Hello and welcome to episode 97 of The Pilgrimage on FM23. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I've got the first two league matches for you in charge of Leicester City. We're away to Leeds United and at home to Burnley. So let's get straight into the action and I'll show you the team to make the trip to Leeds United in just a moment. Okay, here is my first team selection for Leicester, and it is Sam Long in goal, back four of Sutton, Ahmed Hodzic, Errol and Graeme. It's Alvaro Fernandez at the base of midfield, Frendrup and Musial in central midfield, Hossamer on the left, Kai on the right, Gibb up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well my assistant is recommending go out there and impress me. Given that I've got absolutely nothing to go on, I'm going to agree with him and do it with no gesture and go out into the tunnel. Are my ambitions for the club matched by the board? What we discuss is private and will remain that way. How excited am I right now? On the verge of my first match as Leicester manager. Very lucky, very excited. Let's get started. What the board and I talk about is private and it will remain that way. I'm going to repeat that answer. How important is a good performance? Yeah, if we play as we're capable of, we'll be fine. Okay, let's get into the match and see if we can start off at Leicester with a win. So, as always, first 10 minutes we'll just see how things go. Leicester with a free kick, Kai's cross in, the header, cross the goal, and Hossamer puts it in the back of the net. And it is Leeds United 0, Leicester City 1. And we're off to the best possible start. A goal up inside 10 minutes. And given that survival is the objective this season, I think 3 points from this episode will be a good return. Fingers crossed we can get that in the first match of the episode. Sutton retains possession, finds Fernandez. Sutton to Fernandez to Musial. It's cleared, but Musial should get there. Daramy to Thomas. Castillo to Bruno, Gallagher to Daramy to Jones, Graeme won it back, Errol plays it forward, Thomas doesn't manage to win it for Leicester, Castillo to Daramy again for Leeds, Daramy plays it out to Ahmad on the right hand side, he plays it through for Jones, I think he's offside, but it's going to be tight. So we await the VAR decision. It's going to be very, very tight one way or the other, and it's given. So it is Leeds 1, Leicester 1. And now Leeds have their tails up. So let's demand more as we lose possession again. Ahmad to Gallagher, Daramy. Hossamer gives it away. Daramy. Kai back to the goalkeeper, Long, who clears it, Long naturally. Thomas plays it to Enrique for Leeds. Back to Bruno, into Jones, who plays it forward. And the goalkeeper makes a save. Sutton's clearance only finds Curtis Jones. Fernandez gets it properly clear for Leicester. But we can't hold on to the ball. And Leeds can come again. Ismail gives it away though. And Hossamer finds Frendrup. Crossfield ball finds Kai. He finds the back of the net for Leicester. And there's another appeal for offside. This one again is tight. My initial reaction was it's okay. And this one has been given. So it is Leeds 1, Leicester City 2. And we've got just over 5 minutes of the first half remaining. So hopefully we can get to half-time with the lead intact. Ahmad's ball in. Alvaro Fernandez doesn't manage to hold on to it. Ahmad back to Castillo. Gallagher to Bruno. Sutton clears to Hossamer. And Leicester can break here. Crossed halfway. Hossamer plays it forward to no one in particular. And Gustavo Enrique brings it away. Finds Ishmael, who gives it straight back to him. Gustavo Enrique to Bruno. Curtis Jones' ball forward. Picked up by Errol, who plays it to Ahmed Hodzic. Alvaro Fernandez to Frendrup, over the top for Gibb to run onto. And his shot is straight at Hosselu in the Leeds goal. And the highlight comes to an end. That's half-time. It's Leeds 1, Leicester 2. And we need to do slightly better if we're going to hold on to the win. So you're capable of even better. Let's have a look for potential substitutions. Gremmy could do with coming off. We will bring on Regis for his comeback from injury. He's not back in full-time training yet, but he's due back tomorrow, so I think he can probably handle 45 minutes. Ahmad's free kick for Leeds, though. In-swinger to the far post. Headed away, but only as far as Vellard, who smashes it over the top of the crossbar, and the highlight comes to an end. Match stats are pretty close, but it's another Leeds corner. Ahmad, and this time it's over the top off a defender for a corner. And it'll be Ahmad again with the in-swinger. Caused chaos with the last one. And this time it's gone all the way through. It's been cleared. Kai should keep this in. Does. Can he find a blue shirt? Yes, he can. Finds Hossamer. Frendrup gives the ball away though. And the highlight comes to an end. But we resume with a Leicester throw. Sutton to Fernandez. Sutton to Frendrup. His shot is over the crossbar. And the highlight again comes to an end. And we are ahead on XG, but behind on shots and shots on target. So we do need to be very careful that we don't concede too many opportunities to Leeds in what remains of the match. It's another free kick. Ahmad again with the in-swinger. Headed across goal from Castillo and out for a goal kick. So into the last 20 minutes. And with 15 to go, I'm going to make the remaining 4 substitutions. We'll take Sutton off because he's on a yellow card. Bring on James Justin. We'll take Musial off and bring on Vort Trench. We'll take Frendrup off and bring on Julian Nappi. In fact, no, we'll bring on Stephen Bergwijn. And for our final change, we will take off Gibb and bring on Julian up front. So those changes will go through very shortly after this highlight comes to an end. Gibb wins it back, finds Frendrup, back to Errol. Fernandez out to Hossamer on the left, gives it away, and Ahmad finds Ishmael. Enrique to Ahmad, ball over the top. Vellard is in, rounds the keeper, and it hits the post. Regis clears. Ahmed Hodzic to Hossamer, and Enrique wins it back, but the highlight comes to an end, and the substitutions go through into the final 10 minutes. And it's another Curtis Jones free kick, and this one is pushed over the crossbar by the goalkeeper. Outswinging corner this time from Gallagher, and it's headed away, but only as far as Silvio Luis, and his shot is saved by Long, and it's going to be a corner to Leeds. In swinger from Gallagher, headed away by Errol, but Luiz picks it up, crosses it back in, headed away again, and Vellard is offside. So we get away with that one, and we're into the final 5 minutes now. I think a demand more at this stage, definitely worthwhile. Silvio Luiz crosses it, Regis heads away, Thomas plays it back to Castillo, Julien intercepts, finds Regis, Kai on the right hand side, gets away from his marker, but Thomas gets back at him. Castillo to Gallagher, Thomas plays it back to Castillo, to Ishmael, into Silvio Luiz, finds Jones, Vega to Bamba, and Gallagher is through on goal and finds the back of the net. Conor Gallagher makes it Leeds United 2, Leicester City 2. So let's go attacking and see if we can nick something at the end in 4 minutes of added time. Disappointing to only come away from this match with a draw, considering the position we were in. But in the end, a point away from home is a point away from home. I'll be back in a moment with match number 2. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode as we face a home game against Burnley. Team for this one, Long in goal. Back four of Alvaro Fernandez, Sutton, Ahmed Hodzic and Regis. Vort Trench at the base of midfield. Frendrup and Musial in central midfield. Yossima on the left. Kai on the right. Gibb up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants to emphasise the fact that we're favourites and we should make sure they're left in no doubt as to why. We'll point the finger and agree with him. So let's get out there, do our tunnel interview. As much as it might be a cliche as the first goal all important, we'll always play to win the game. So of course we want to score the first goal. Preparation's everything, and you may feel you know what to expect from Burnley. Can you see them employing any tactical surprises? We've prepared thoroughly, but I wouldn't be shocked if they tried to surprise us. What's the mood in the dressing room like? Got a great bunch of players, confident and got self-belief. So let's get into the match and see if we can make it 4 points from the first 2 matches. So 10 minutes gone and we have the first highlight. Regis with the throw in, it's a deep one, headed away, but Musial collects. Alvaro Fernandez gives the ball away. Mitchell to McNally and it's cleared. Ahmed Hodzic picks it up, finds Musial. Ball over the top and Gibb is in behind. Can't get it past the goalkeeper, but we will get a corner out of it. And it's an in-swinger from Kai to the middle, headed away by Hamilton, I think. Kai to Musial. Regis dispossessed. And the highlight comes to an end. I think we demand more at this stage. And start looking at player ratings for an early indication of how it's going. Ahmed Hodzic not playing well, neither is Yossima. Other than that, not too bad. It's headed away, the corner, but Mitchell plays it back in. It's eventually scrambled clear, but only as far as Chorley. And he's dispossessed. Musial to Regis. And the highlight comes to an end. Can we make the most of this first half and go in with a lead? So far, it's not looking very likely. It's got 0-0 written all over it at the moment. And there are any number of candidates to come off at half time. So I'm thinking both the wingers probably. are the two options. Shooting not good enough. Let's get our wingers off. So Kai for Bergwijn or Guerrero or Nappy. I think we go Guerrero and Hossamer possibly for Bergwijn, but possibly Nappy. No, we'll go Bergwijn. And finally, what else could we do? I think we'll leave it at the moment. Although actually, Caelan Gibb for Leo Julian wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. So I'm going to do that, bring Julian on and see if he can show his pre-season goal scoring form in the league. So triple substitution at half-time, which leaves us 2 remaining subs, one of which is bound to be Sutton. Bergwijn's free kick round the wall but too high, and it'll be a Burnley goal kick, but the highlight comes to an end. So we're going to demand more again as Burnley have the ball. Hamilton to Diveyev. Diveyev picks it up again, finds McNally. Hamilton finds Bradley. Vokes dispossessed, but it ends up with Long after a deflection. So our goalkeeper rolls it to Ahmed Hodzic, finds Musial into Guerrero, who gets it under control. Musial to Frendrup, Bergwijn out to Fernandez on the left, and he gets to the byline and it's flashed across the area and out for a goal kick. And Bergwijn doesn't manage to pick up the loose ball this time. It's back with Greif, who finds Diveyev into Hamilton, finds Holmes into Edozie, Holmes to Edozie again, back to Holmes into Wright, Diveyev to Hamilton, long ball forward, finds Mitchell, and the shot from Lex Vokes is in the back of the net, and it is Leicester 0, Burnley 1. So we're going to go attacking, we're going to demand more, and we're going to make that defensive substitution. Sutton is having a really poor match, so we'll bring on Farula. And our final change is going to be Frendrup for Nappy. Frendrup recovers the ball though, finds Bergwijn. It's Frendrup to Vort Trench. Ball over the top, Julien in behind. And it's off the post, McNally to Holmes. And the highlight comes to an end. Massive chance goes begging. It's now Errol with a free kick to Fernandez. Ball forward. Only finds Diveyev's head. It's back with Greif in the Burnley goal. Diveyev to McNally. Into Hamilton. Played forward, but Fernandez wins it for Leicester. Vort Trench into Nappy. Vort Trench to Errol this time. Errol to Ahmed Hodzic. He plays it forward to Musial. Guerrero with a chance to find a cross. Cuts infield instead. Plays it to Vort Trench. And the shot hits the crossbar and goes over. Right. Musial. In fact, we don't have any more subs. The only thing we can do is demand more and see if we can get an equaliser from somewhere. As Greif plays it out to Bradley on the right wing. Mitchell picks up the loose ball, finds Wright, and he is able to play it left to Le Pennant, but Regis picks up the loose ball, finds Ahmed Hodzic. Vort Trench. Long ball forward. Julien can't get there. Hamilton does for Burnley, but only finds Regis. It's cleared, but as far as Bergwijn to Julien. Julien dinks the goalkeeper, and we have our equaliser. It is Leicester City 1, Burnley 1. And let's see, is there time for us to find a winner? Or are we going to take a point from the game again? Indeed we do. Leicester City 1, Burnley 1. I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, here is the first look at the league table, and as you can see we are 13th in the table with 2 points from our opening 2 matches. So let's take a look at what's coming up on the next episode, and I think I'll bring you back and I'll show you the home match against Southampton and the away match against Watford at the start of October. And if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.